Hello world, so this video is about the installation of Spring Boot in Linux, or specifically I am here using Ubuntu 22.04. Okay, so Ubuntu is a Java framework used for building backend or server based applications or server applications. Now, as you need Java to run Spring Boot applications, obviously you need Java development kit of a specific version that the particular version of the Spring Boot framework supports. Now, here what I have installed right now. I am not uh, showing you the live installation because I have already installed it. I am just giving the easy steps. I'm just mentioning the easy steps to install it in Ubuntu. Okay, so for first of all, what you need to do, you need to uh, install Java. Java Development Kit or JDK. Now, in a particular version of Ubuntu, there are multiple supported uh, Java Development Kit or JDK. Now, you can get many options for installing. So I particularly used Java. Okay. Let me show you. Control Alt T. Okay. So Java version. You can see here I have installed OpenJDK 17.0.13. Okay. So whenever during initialization of a Spring Boot application, whenever you have to choose the Java version, you need to choose the specific version of JDK that you have downloaded. Okay, so let me enter the folder Spring Boot that that is in documents Spring Boot. Oh, why my typing is skilled. Okay, and let's let's open it with VS Code. Now I was just waiting to see. Okay, I want to show you a fresh one. So for Spring Boot, so suppose you have installed Java. Now you have to install Spring Boot initialization. For that reason, in VS Code, go to the extension and search Spring Boot initializer. Okay, so this one. No, not this one. Spring Boot initializer. Okay. Spring initializer actually. So there is no Spring Boot initializer. So you have an extension called Spring Initializer Java Support. So first install this one. Okay, yes, install from this extension. Then install. First search with Java support. Okay, so then install this extension pack for Java from Microsoft. Okay, so this will automatically install other Java supports like why it is disappearing here, other Java supports like Gradle. Okay, this one, Gradle for Java, it will be automatic Gradle for Java. Then there also comes Maven. Okay, Maven. Okay, you can see here Maven for Java. So these libraries and others also, if you also yes, if you also go to there in extension pack, you can also see that which other extensions are automatically installed while you choose to install this extension pack for Java. So these are debugger for Java, test runner for Java, okay, Maven for Java, Gradle for Java, project manager for Java, and then IntelliCode. I think it is, yes, AI assisted development. Okay, so all this, and this installation takes huge time. Huge time means almost uh, almost it might take even uh, near 15 minutes to 20 minutes at least, if you don't have decent or high speed of internet. Okay, whatever. So let me demonstrate you that I'm initializing a Spring Boot application. Okay, so within the Spring Boot folder I am going to initialize it. For that reason, first let me press Ctrl Shift P. Now here you can just search it. Automatically it has come. So Spring initializer, three kinds of here you can see. One is Maven project, one is Air Status, and one is Gradle project. So I choose for Maven project. So click here. So I want to use the first selected version, that is 3.4.0 of the Spring Boot. Then choose Java. Then choose com.example, which is actually the root package, and then choose the name you want to, the name of the package or folder within which your main application exists. A main Java application exists that is supported for with Spring Boot. Okay, so let's see Spring demo. Okay, so you need to give all lowercase. Okay, Spring demo, then enter. Now choose jar. Now choose Java 17. Yes, I have installed OpenJDK 17, that's why I need to choose this 17. Okay, now yes, you can. Now suppose you choose to extend to dependencies like Spring Web, which is for REST APIs. You can see here, including RESTful APIs, applications using Spring MVC. MVC means model view controller architecture, Apache Tomcat, whatever. So I am choosing it. Then I am choosing Spring Session. Okay, this also comes under the web framework of Spring dependencies. And now I am not adding more dependencies. This is for demonstration purpose, that's why I'm using that. So let's hit enter, and here you have to choose which folder you want to generate the particular uh, Spring app, particular Spring folder that you have. Okay, so let's generate into this folder. So you can see here successfully the Spring demo folder within the Spring Boot Spring demo folder has been generated. So let's open this. Okay, freshly I have opened this. So within, you can see within this Spring demo, all this all the file folder structure existing. Okay, let's close this one. Fine. So in src you have a folder main, and within that you have a folder Java, and within that this Java com example Spring demo. So that is the package. You can see here the package is com.example Spring demo, where this is the main application file, Spring demo application Java, where the code for running the server is written. Okay, so let's run it. Okay, so you can see here it is running. It is running in port. Where is the port? It is running in the. So by default it is in. Okay. Here is the port 8080 HTTP. So it by default it runs on 8080 port. Okay. Now suppose I want to test what should I say? I want to test a simple REST API. For this reason, I need a controller layer, and for that, what should I do? Okay, I need controller. Okay, within this Spring demo, I need a controller folder first. Okay, that's not necessary, but for convenience I'm creating it. So controller, here suppose I write base controller, base controller. Okay, base controller. Oh, that should be Java file. Let me rename it. Okay, fine. So you have created a base controller. Now what I have to do, I have to okay, this should update automatically. Wait, let me first delete it again. Base controller dot java. Okay, so you can see here automatically it has updated. Now what I need to do is I need to call rest controller. Okay, then what I need to do, I need suppose okay, so I'm giving a simple, very much simple code. So I am giving the get method of REST API. So get mapping, it should be the get mapping, and the URL should be suppose test. Okay, public string, it should not, okay, public string, suppose I'm giving, you can give any name, test API. Okay, just then what should I do, then I'm just returning a simple string test successful. Mind it, the return type you are using here for the function should be the same what you are returning. Okay, so it should, whenever I run in my API with the get method, that what if I, whenever I run this one, that http localhost 8080 and what is this one, test. Okay, so whenever I hit this response, I hit request with this kind of this URL, so I should get this string. Okay, so for convenience I am using here the escape sequence. Okay, so I have turned the autosave on, that's why it is whatever change I make, they are updated throughout the project. Okay, now let's open the terminal here and let's hit the API. So for that reason I need curl. Okay, let me see whether curl is there. Okay, I have the curl version. Now curl -x, then get method, and then the URL. So I shall copy from here, Control C, and then here Control V. Okay, Control V. Why Control V is not working? Whatever, I shall. Okay, that's why it is not working. Okay, let's hit enter. Why it is not found? Not found path curl. It should. Let me check what is going on. Localhost 8080 test. Okay, this should test API get mapping. So if I do only controller, not rest controller, okay, so I need to import it also. If I do rest only controller, server failed to start. Why? Git mapping controller. 1 second. No, it is working well. Now let's see what happens. Still it is not found. String test successful. Is controller. Okay, let me stick with rest controller. Git test mapping. Return text successful test. Git mapping base controller. Let me again run this one. Identify the stop process and okay, 1 second. I'm stopping it and then running. Okay, now it's running and okay, you can see here the test is successful. Now it is working well. Now suppose if I want to use /API/test, for example, if I want to use this kind of thing, API/test, suppose I have multiple strings like test, test1, test2, but the precursor but the preceding string is the common for all. For that reason, what I need to do, I need to create a request mapping, okay, and here I need to give this API, okay. Now again restart it. So after restarting, what you can see, if you again give the similar one, you will get an error. But if you modify a little with this one, the error is gone, okay. Similarly, suppose I am copying it, okay, okay, there should be a @ for this annotation. Suppose this is train train API, suppose, okay. Now train successful, okay, and then reload it or restart it, and then again go to terminal. Now if you see, give this one, so test successful. Now if you see, if you give this one train, okay, train is also successful. So that is how basically you set up Springboot in Ubuntu. Obviously in Windows that will be the same process, but the API testing might be a different one, especially in terminal, and here in Ubuntu it is the easier one, using curl or wget or wget, whatever you can say. So thanks for watching. Thank you.